Hey guys, Cliff Dragon here, and welcome back to Locked Heart, Deon's Route. Huzzah. So, I'm pretty sure because I did, quick load. I want to quick load, yeah. Here we go. So we're picking up right where we left off. But now that you're here, I have someone else to talk about. Yeah, we read that. Some will get interesting. So you do have an ulterior motive. Deon smiled, somehow innocent and devilish at the same time. I wouldn't call it an ulterior motive. Oh, never mind. Anyway, we're here. This will be your room from now on. It's nothing fancy, but I hope you like it. My eyes widened at the sight in front of me. The room was simply gorgeous. It was covered in lavish decor, paintings in orient frames on the walls, and silver big tabletop figurines. The giant bed in the middle of the room looked so inviting, especially after such a hard day. Calling it fancy would be an understatement. I'm sure that you're tired after that long journey. Shall I take my leave so you can have your rest? He patted my arm and pointed down. Oi, someone shush. Messaging me. Shush. I obliged, and he hopped out of my arms once I knelt I can't read. You know what I'm trying to read. Thank you. Deon gave me one last wave before leaving me in my new room. I plopped down onto the bed. The soft mattress was almost too comfortable. It's true, I was tired from that long trek through the forest. But taking in everything that the Deluxe family had told me drained me physically and mentally. I'm stuck here with a 7-year-old curse, but I can't just sit here and do nothing. Mother, it might take a while before I can feel my dream. Before I could reach it, I must first find a way to break this impossible curse. Hey, I could have done this in the last episode, but it's a picture. I stared at the beautiful flowers and bushes around me and let out a long sigh. It had been 5 days and I was still at the Deluxe estate, and nothing interesting happened. Sitting in the garden somehow made me feel trapped, and suddenly the thought of never leaving this place became a lot more real. I won't be able to follow my dream, become a chef at Glendale if we can't break this curse. I would die of old age and boredom, surrounded by nothing but toys. There's no way I'm staying here. Well, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity passes me by. I'll go ask Miss Maria and the others if there's a way to find if there's any way for the curse to break. But my hopes died at the remainder. They were still cursed after 7 whole years. That meant they still hadn't found a way to break it. Sulking, I touched a few flowers before stroking the petals with my finger. The sun was out, but I felt cold and small. Oh, so I'm doomed then? I stood up to leave, but a voice stopped me in my tracks. Oi! I looked down to see Deon sneaking into the garden, frantically searching as if he was trying to hide from someone. It was quite a comical sight, especially considering the fact he was actually a toy bear. I would have laughed if it weren't for the desperate look he gave me. Deon, what on earth are you doing? Hiding from the demon. The demon? Also known as Miss Maria. Oh, right. Is she really that dangerous? Uh-huh. You don't want to come across her when she's mad. He was not wrong. My cheek throbbed at the reminder of her fury. Well, don't just stand there, help me! No way. I remember Miss Maria saying Deon never volunteered to help, and suddenly had suspicion Deon was guilty of something. What? You dug your own grave, and I'm not planning to share it with you. I'd rather not involve myself in your mess, thank you very much. But... Deon gazed me with his puppy dog eyes, silently pleading with me to help him out. I looked away. That won't work on me, baby bear. Please? No! No! I glanced at him and he continued looking with me with his sad, sad eyes. I bit on my lower lip. Why did he have to be so cute? Fine. Yes! No. Just no. I would walk away. I wouldn't let him be destroyed by Miss Maria. I know I'm cruel. I know. Deon shouted in victory. He was such a sly little bear. I couldn't help but smile at him. There you are. We both froze and eventually gathered enough courage to turn around to the source of the voice. Oh, I thought you were Miss Maria. I gave you the wrong voice. Royal strode towards us with his arms folded over his chest, looking annoyed. Very annoyed. Phew, it's just you, Royal. You gave us quite a scare. You know, you should be scared, alright? I'm handing you over to Miss Maria. What? Royal effortlessly picked up Dee in his arms, ignoring Deon's constant thrashing as he sauntered back into the house. And he completely ignored me. Let go of me, old man! Don't you dare hand me over to her! Royal snorted. Well, it's either you or me, and I'd rather save myself from her. How could you betray your best friend like this? Ooh, interesting. Royal stopped and stared hard at Deon. I was expecting to hear a retort from Royal, like he always does with Deon, but instead he let out an exasperated sigh and put him down. Well, this best friend of yours has been in too much trouble covering for you. Deon snorted this time. Soul always gets away with it. Because he's the master of the house, idiot. Deon flinched at his words. I blinked. I could not explain it, but I felt strange, like there was a story behind Royal's statement, not just the insult. However, the moment was fleeting. Whatever their shadow seemed to be lifted away. What you did to Miss Maria was stupid and dangerous. I really admire your guts. What did you do? Deon smiled, his tension gone too. That's why you adore me so much, right? Royal gave him a disgusted look and kicked his side. Aww. Hey! I bit back my laughter. So this is how butlers treat their masters nowadays, huh? How amusing. But then again, seeing the two of them like this really was entertaining. Sometimes it seems like all they do is argue with each other, but I think the truth is, they're actually really close even if they don't want to admit it. You! I straightened myself when Royal thrust upon my direction, my smile fading in his harsh tone. What are you smiling at? Nothing, Mr. Grumpy Bear. Royal shot me a glare, but didn't say anything more. He turned to Deon once again. Now go before I change my mind. I knew you couldn't resist me. He's such a Deon beamed at him and then turned that charming smile on me. Let's go, love. Stop calling me that. Unsure of what I was supposed to do next, and when I looked at Royal, he gave me a nod and silently gestured, telling me to help Deon. I scooped Deon into my arms and bolted from the garden. You owe me big time for this. How about a kiss from yours truly? You're killing me here. Oh, my headset. Oh my god, I can't. I groaned. At least Aura agrees with me. Deon is an annoying, perverted flirt. Rounding the side of the mansion. No thanks. At least Aura agrees with me. Why? Why? I'm sure you'll love it. I will punch you, you little fuzzball. Just tell me when we're supposed to hide before that demon nanny of yours finds us. Deon was silent for a moment before finally saying that he knew the perfect place. He urged me to hurry him, and I was soon running through the mansion. Remind me again why I agreed to this? Because you couldn't resist my charm? No! I didn't argue anymore. Right. What did you want to do anyway? Well, I may or may not have poured a bucket of water on Miss Maria. You know how it is, cats and water. Why? 7 years and you still do this? I shuddered, fearing Miss Maria's wrath now that I had helped the criminal involved. Why would you even do that? He shrugged nonchalantly, as though dumping water on Miss Maria was something he did every day. I was bored and I wanted to do something fun. Getting tired of playing with Royal and Miss Maria was the first. I was getting tired of playing with Royal, and Miss Maria was the first one I saw. You know what happened next. That probably wasn't the very smart thing to do. But I don't think I'm in any proposition to scold you because I've done the same thing before. I didn't think Miss Maria deserved the same fate as the pervert from my pervert from my last job, but I didn't have a chance to elaborate. Well, what do you know? Great minds do think alike after all. Ugh. We're definitely perfect for each other. You mean perfect to become your owner? I mean myself. No! Go away. You are pushing it too far. Didn't expect Deon to be so matter-of-fact when he replied that I almost started my reply. I managed to speak clearly in the end. How did you even come up with the conclusion, Mr. Bear? He lifted up his head proudly as he spoke. My gut feeling. Blech. Blech. Sometimes I don't know if I consider him crazy or delusional. Probably the latter. I quickly decided before changing the subject. So you and Royal are best friends, huh? Sometimes. Although we're enemies most of the time, I guess you could call us frenemies. You know, like friends, but enemies? Gah. Gah. I don't know. You are just a thing. I gave him an odd look. You two sure are weird. So we are told. Ah, here we are. He indicated a door with his paw. He handed me a small key. I don't know, I don't even want to know where he kept it this whole time. I opened the door and ducked inside. Oh! Have I seen this CG before? I think I've seen it once, maybe? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. Have I seen this CG? This background. That's what I mean by not CG. This background. I was calling it CG. I'm stupid. My eyes widened when I saw a piano sitting in the... Does he play... Okay. If he plays piano, I might... I'll give him points if he plays the piano. This must be the conservatory. I take a step back as familiar pain began in my chest. Phew, we're safe now. How can you be so sure? I just know we are. I shuddered inwardly. I just hoped I won't be involved in this mess he put himself into. But then again, I did help him hide from Miss Maria, so that makes me as his accomplice. I looked at the piano once again and had a heavy feeling swell in my chest. I will myself to shut off the pain from the memories of the past. Please, not now. Do you like music, Aura? I flinched. I smacked my mouse. I flinched, but then tried to smile away my discomfort. Why do you ask? No reason. I just noticed the look in your eyes. I blinked. Ooh! Ooh! It's a thingy! Ooh! Do I lie? Do I tell the truth? Ooh! Why? Am I really that... I don't know what to do. I don't know if one gives me a picture. Oh my gosh. I meant, it's nice to tell the truth, and he seems concerned. Oh, fine. I'll tell you the truth. Well, my father was a musician. Was a musician? Don't tell me he... I'm afraid so. That's why I'm not very fond of the piano anymore, because it reminds me of him. Brings back a lot of sad memories of how he died. Well, that just got dark. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, love. For me, music brings out good memories. It's strange, isn't it? My mother loved playing the piano, so every time I come here, it reminds me of the happy moments she shared when my mother was still alive. Deon hopped onto the bench and gently stroked the lid over the keys, with his expression wistful. Our father was always so cheerful and kind before Mother's death. Of course, I'm not the only one who remembers Soul and Gold was still young. I'm the only one who remembers because Soul and Gold were still young at the time. And Father came to know and then the father they came to know was already the cold and heartless one. It's sad. Oh, I'm just rambling now, aren't I? But it's just, I find it so easy to talk to you, Aura. It's as if I found a long lost friend. I smiled at him, stepping closer to the piano. Seems like you had a lot of fun back then. I did. If only I could turn back time. Deon was silent for a while. So, you don't hate music then? No, not really. I just tend to avoid anything related to it whenever possible. I see. So there's still hope then. Deon beamed, bright as sunlight. Eh? For you to like music once again. I promise you, when I turn back to human... Is he musical? Because I might give him points for musical. When I turn back human once again, I'll play you a very special song. You play the piano? I sure do, love. Okay, fine. He plays the piano. I play the piano. I give you that. If my paws functioned at the same as human fingers, I would have already played one for you. Right now, I can only play a couple notes at a time. I do hope that I still remember how to play it, though. Deon stared at his paws wistfully. This room is my special place, you know. You're the first to come here after we were cursed. Besides me, of course. It had been locked since my mother's death, and I'm the only one with the key. Really? I'm afraid so. Oh, I know! This will be our secret place from now on. I don't think I'm worthy enough to be here. You're a very special aura for me. That's why I want to share this place with you. He cast a glance at the piano, his eyes filled with longing. I almost reached out to pat his head, but I stopped myself. So I'm a special friend then? Probably. Or perhaps you want to be something more... Perhaps you wanted to be something more love? Nope. You just ruined the moment. No. He grinned at me. I groaned inwardly. It didn't feel quite right when he was a teddy bear It didn't quite feel right when a teddy bear flirted with you. Well, no duh. Forget I asked. Deon chuckled beside me. I couldn't help but smile. Music. Father always told me that music made his life full of colors. I believe that too, but when he and Mother left me, my life became dull. I saw things in monochrome. Looking at Deon and his chill for optimistic self, I couldn't help but feel like my life was having a splash of color once again. There's his bear picture. I was wondering where that was before. Another day passed. Okay, I think we got it. We're going to take a break. We're going to end it here, so we're going to save. Boop. So yeah, we got a little more. Deon is musicical. Musician. He's musical. He plays the piano when I play the piano. I like saying piano. I play the piano. I'm not very good at it, but I'm decent enough. Yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!